Hey there, my friends, welcome back to my channel. You might think, what is this? This is a heart. Okay, let's move on. So in today's video, I'm going to talk about my top 5 cream products. Now, I don't use creams very often, but when I do, you gotta know that they're good, okay? It's because if a cream product doesn't work for me, I literally just give it away or I declutter it. So if you want to see my 5 favorite products that are creams, then just keep on watching. Funny enough, 4 out of the 5 products are from the drugstore, so you know, they're affordable. So I'm gonna start with my favorite thing, I think. This is the Sleek Makeup Cream Contour Kit. Now, I'm not recommending the whole kit, but what I am recommending are these 3 bottom shades. I love them, okay? They're super creamy. You don't need to add Duraline to them to make them, you know, blend out more or more creamy. And this one is in the shade Light. They have different shades depending on your skin type. As you can see, I've literally scraped almost the last bit out of this one because this one was like actually my perfect shade. I use these two to bronze as well and to contour. They're not, you know, they're not as that the undertone of them is not as great, but what I found is that I can mix these two into lighter foundation to make them darker. So this is another use for your sleek contour palette, I guess, but this shade in particular, the darkest shade in the light kit, is perfect for contouring. It has the perfect undertone. It is a cool toned shade, so it creates a shadow rather than bronzing up your skin. As you can see, these two are a little bit more warmer, so we can use them for bronzing or, as I mentioned, to darken up your foundation, and it still looks great because I've tried and I've done it. As you can see in this one, actually there's a divot that I've used to darken up my foundation and it works great, and I've just dug my finger into it. Plus it's cheap. It's right now it's probably like 15 euros and it's definitely worth it. I don't use these highlighting concealing shade because there's no point. If you want, just use your regular concealer to highlight underneath your eyes, but these creams, that's not the formula for me. The contour shades, however, they're amazing. I really do recommend them. After you've done your bronzer and your contouring, the next thing that you would probably most likely do is apply a blush. And this blush, this is the Apicea blush creme, which looks like this. I love it, okay? I've received it in, I think, my glossy box, and this is the most beautiful cream blush ever. Let me just put a little bit on the back of my hand, okay? So this is the color, right? It is a cream. When you blend it out, it shears out really, really well, but it doesn't disappear. That color is still there. And when you blend it out, you put it on your skin, that color, like I said, is still there even when you put a powder on top of it. For example, like a translucent powder, if you want your makeup to last a little bit longer, you know. I really, really enjoy it. You can never go overboard with this. This will still look really, really pretty, even if you apply a little bit too much. It's just that perfect formula that shears out. It leaves a gorgeous glow on the cheek without it being, you know, highlighted. It is just a natural glow from a blush. Like I've mentioned, I don't have many cream products, but what I don't have almost at all are cream highlighters, because I personally just prefer powder highlighters. However, this highlighter has literally stolen my heart and I love using it, whether it is with a sponge or a brush, because both works. And the highlighter that I'm talking about is the ColourPop Super Shock Cheek Highlighter in the shade On the Cusp. So this is what it looks like. This is a beautiful goldy champagne shade. As you can see it there, it just reflects really, really nice, and it is not your typical champagne you know, Mary Luminizer type of highlighter. It is a little bit darker, okay? so it would suit someone with my skin tone and someone a little bit darker. Actually, I think Kathleen Lights, the girl that collaborated with Colourpop on this highlighter, made sure that it is inclusive. I love it. The Colourpop Super Shock highlighter formula is very unique. It is super wet to the touch, like really, really wet, and the way that it applies on the cheek is also wet. So you have this gorgeous glow from a highlighter that, in my opinion, they set, not full, like they set to a powder formula, so they won't move around, but they will still look super, super metallic, which is why I love this. Plus Colourpop, they're affordable. These are probably like $8, so you know, it's not gonna break your bank. It's not gonna, you know, you won't have to take a loan out to get a highlighter, but the quality is really, really good, and I really do recommend them. Even though you have to import them from the United States, it's still worth it. The next product is actually a lot easier to get here in Ireland, and I'm talking about the Catrice Liquid Metal Long Lasting Cream Eyeshadows. I have two here. I have the one in the shade Smart Mauve, which is it's not a mauve color, it is actually a taupe in my opinion, because it has this kind of grungy, purpley, silver tone to it. And the next one that I have is Daily Dose of Rose, which is your typical rose gold. I absolutely love these. They cost about a £5 each, probably, or even less than that. The way they shine on the eyes, it's like a highlighter. Honestly, it is like a highlighter for your eyes. The way that I would apply them is I would apply them straight here from the applicator. So I'd go in, I'd draw in whatever I want on the eye. I'll sit like that for a minute or two until it dries, and then I'll go in with the blending brush and blend out the edges. You can layer them on top of each other. They don't really get crusty, they don't budge, they don't separate. They are really, really a high-end formula in a drugstore packaging and from a drugstore brand. Really good and really cheap. If you don't have them, and if you're looking for a cream eyeshadow but you don't want to spend a lot of money on, like, I know, the Laura Mercier caviar sticks, these are a really, really good alternative to try it from the drugstore. And the last thing that I'd like to recommend to you if you're looking for a cream product is this little guy. This is the PS Liquid Glitter Eyeshadow. So this is what it looks like. The difference between this and this is that this is a cream eyeshadow. This is a glitter topper. So you can use them in combination, or you can use this on top of powders, and it will still look great. It comes with a doe foot applicator. I think what Penny's was trying to do is mimic the Stila glitter eyeshadows, which I haven't tried the Stila ones because they're 20 something euro per bottle, and this one was like 3, and it works beautifully. So you could either kind of pack it on the eye and, you know, have a super extra glittery eyelid, which the base of this is transparent, so you know you'd still see through the glitter, but it would be super sparkly. Or what you would do is you would just take this and tap it on top of the eyeshadow that you are already wearing to add that little bit of, you know, that little bit of glitz. It's really nice. I hope you can still find them in Penny's because they are a gem and they're really cheap since they're from Penny's. So that is it. These are my top 5 cream products that I have in my collection at the moment, and I've used and loved all of them, and with a pure heart I can recommend them to you because I know they work and I know they're basically the best. Okay, so if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give it a like, and also don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. But yeah, thank you very much, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.